What's your favorite thing about cities?
Okay, about cities in general?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I mentioned it. It's how it grows. I mean, how...
Yeah, and it feels like you're part of something bigger.
Yeah, exactly. How everything's connected. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool.
I like the noise. I actually like the noise. I hate silence. I hate it when I go to the country. And there's nobody talking, there are no cars, there's nobody honking their horns. And I miss it. I do miss it. Stop laughing at me.
So, Rio, nice, sunny. Good days when it's not too hot, like summer, so it's way too hot. Now it's winter.
I like taking walks here.
Visually, like aesthetically, I really like Rio. I think it's a really beautiful city. I mean, natural beauty, good architecture. I really like it.
Rio,
it's
like
really
any big
different.
city, is full of contradictions.
Yeah.
When you go around, you see people from all classes. And
actually, I really like that about cities and about environments, societies in general. How organically they grow.
Yeah,
I mean, how you have like people and then they interact and then they go for something they want.
You're part of a web. You're
Exactly. You're tangled up in a web, and it's all, everything just grows and it's very unorganized, but at the same time, it really makes you feel like it's a whole living thing. Yes. You know, not like very planned out cities where you don't really feel like it's lived and you don't feel like
there's life.
Exactly. Here, I mean, I didn't mention it in Rio, city full of life. It's just like
cities like this, they're not a sea of concrete. They are kind of living organisms. They move, they breathe, and
exactly. I like it. I like that about here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like
how, and I don't know.
I think that's what I love the most about cities. Cities are completely chaotic. They are completely flawed. But that's also what is so attractive about them, because it's
almost like they were human.
Yeah, it's a mess, but you want to be part of that mess. And just the thought that you can put your foot on the sidewalk and just bump into a perfect stranger, and he or she can be from all sorts of places with all different kinds of backgrounds, and you're all sharing the same space and modifying the same space, adding something to it.
Exactly, and
it's great.
Something from it. And you're not it's not like you're taking something and adding the same thing back. It's like you're constantly modifying things. You're be something. I mean, how people transform it, how it used to be one thing and then it becomes another. It doesn't matter where you are, what time is it. If you think, I want to go out and do something, you can. I mean, there's always something going on. Here's not that much, but still in the city, you can get that. I mean, it's 4 in the morning.
And
I mean,
I always remember that example from New York.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like here you can still. There are places. I mean, it's 4 in the morning and you want to go somewhere. There's always something happening.
Yes, exactly.
There's always a cab you can catch, and there's always a possibility. And you can't. I mean, it's like you can't be alone. I miss sometimes. I miss being alone.
Okay.
From time to time, not all the time, but from time to time, I just wish like I didn't have the obligation to be connected.
Yeah.
Because when you're in a city, it's like you can't really say, okay, so no, I'm not going out today. I'm just gonna like pretend I don't.
Sometimes even when you're surrounded by people, you feel completely alone, and maybe that makes it worse because when you're alone and lonely, at least you know why.
You know, and then
when you're in the middle of the street surrounded by all sorts of people and you still feel alone, it's not that good. Oh, don't cry.
Even though we're part of a bigger thing, it's really hard to make that bigger thing be something united. I mean, people don't want to do this.
Yeah,
it's bad, but people don't want to do this because it's hard. I mean, you can't reach everyone.
And at the same time, the relationships are kind of superficial because of that. There's so many people, and for example, if you see by the side of a person in a bus, you're gonna have like 3 minutes of talk, and that's it. And that's the most interaction you get on a day. You don't really get to know people when you're in a city.
Eu posso falar
Big
também.
one.
Tá bom, pode?
Yes.
So. Guys. Eu tenho que entrar